What's cooking, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. Welcome to my Kevin Can Wait Season 1, Episode 4 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap the episode, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. So we begin this week's episode of Kevin Can Wait with Kevin making a bread bowl because he obviously has nothing better to do in retirement. Now, that totally goes to a disaster because he ended up cutting a piece at the bottom, and the French dip or whatever you put in a bread bowl, something my mother would do. It just falls to the ground. Like he's not good at it. So Donna's book club. His wife's name is Donna. She's really hot. She's a MILF. So Donna's book club is going on, and he says that the guys are boring. The guys, like the girls at the book club, are having fun. They're drinking shots and everything, and the guys are just sitting there watching the football game or the baseball game, and being guys. Basically being boring and wasting their lives. So, anyway, the friends think that Kevin is a bully since he's doing, evaluating them, and he's like, what makes you so fun, blah, 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 or what do you bring to the table? So he's like, Kevin, you're a bully. I'm out of here. Forget you, Kevin. Now, after that, Kevin ends up joining Donna's book club, and what seemed to be a great idea ended up turning into a heartbreak. They want him out. He was good the first night, and then I don't know how many book clubs he did after that. I don't know whether it was the second book club, the third. Either way, they want him out. So he ends up getting out, and his friends get back together. They eat pizza at the end. The end. Also, Chell was getting pretty ignored throughout the whole episode, and I'm totally fine with Chell not getting no bell. That was pretty horrible. Or actually, I'm going to stick to that. On to the pros and cons. The only part of this episode where I laughed, naturally laughed, and I was like, was the part where where he first goes and then he sits down at the book club and then they pour the glass of wine and he's like all that, and then they're upstairs, him and his wife, and he's like, oh, and he's texting the girl and everything, the Nancy, he's like, emoji, and he's doing that. That was the only part. The middle of the episode is where I laughed naturally. I absolutely love the middle of this episode. Also, if you noticed in my other Kevin Can Wait reviews, I have said that I'm not a fan of the Friends. Well, something I thought I wouldn't say, this episode, the Friends were okay. I'm being okay. The Friends were okay this episode because at the end they kind of go near the pizza, and then it's like, oh, be strong. What do you want, Kevin? And then all of a sudden they just kind of grab the pizza and they start talking to each other, and it kind of from there I was like, you know what, they're okay. The brother is okay as well. It's just over the past 3 episodes I just didn't like the whole, in this episode, when they're sitting down watching baseball, I didn't care for the Friends. But the whole pizza scene and little scenes like that, I like them there. Something in this episode that really wrinkled my sprinkles. 1 second they like Kevin, the next second they don't. Again, they don't give us no context on how many weeks it's been, how long has he been doing it. They need to give us a little bit of context. As well, I don't know if this show is recorded in front of a live audience because they don't open up the show and say, this show is recorded in front of a live audience. Because he's making a bowl. And how is it funny? I mean, he's like, ooh, how's it fun? I don't understand how. What are we laughing at? Oh, I may be not. I have a sense of humor, but really, what's so funny? What he almost slipped. I'm not trying to be a douche. I'm just being honest. What was the crowd's laughing all really? I mean, I know you guys are forced to laugh and you're at gunpoint and they say laugh, but geez, I mean, wasn't that funny? The opening wasn't the best. So if you guys notice, I only had 2 pros and 2 cons. I don't hate this episode. I don't love this episode. I thought it was really good. Kevin James, man, has really grown on me over the past few weeks, and I really enjoyed him this episode, even him and his wife Donna, and the whole book club story, and him neglecting Chell. So there are some lovable things about this episode, and so far I've been enjoying this series. It's not been... I enjoyed the Chore Weasel last week way more. That was my favorite episode out of the whole series last week. But this week, it was just really good, not great. So I'm going to give Kevin Can Wait Season 1, Episode 4, and B+. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack the like button. You can comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What was your favorite part? You can share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Kevin Can Wait reviews weekly. Join the Big D Nation. The road to 500 has begun. Bye-bye.